Hello guys, Jet2 and Sam. Welcome back to another flight sim stream, everyone. Welcome back to Flight Sim. Yeah, welcome back. Finally. I know I haven't done it for a long time, about a week or so, maybe. Yeah, a week and a half. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time. But yeah, we're flying Jet 2 tonight on the A321Neo. Everyone's here: Mohammed, Ted, and airline camera. And some guy who's spamming the chat, some guy who's moaned about the thumbnails, and Henry as well. So, yeah, and Jamie's here as well. Good evening to you all. Yeah, I don't want any fallouts. If there's fallouts in this chat, like there was in the premiere the other night, I'm disabling chat. Simple as. Okay, people behave like adults, or chat's turned off. End of. I'm not going to say any more. But anyway, it's just embarrassing, that's all. It's embarrassing for me. It's embarrassing for other people. So, yeah, sort it out. You know, people do fall out, you know, people, you know, it does happen, but it shouldn't happen 3 times over, you know what I mean, in 1 year. But anyway, I'm going to connect my webcam later on in the stream, just because, yeah, my light is not great. I was setting it up before, I just thought, oh no, I'm just going to wait until I've got a little bit more light on me, you know, like the daylight from the flight sim. So, right, okay, let's get the Jet 2 livery. I'm on the wrong, right, we need to go legacy version as well, otherwise we're going to have a problem. I came back from London at 3 AM. Oh, nice. 3 AM? Jesus. Bloody hell. Was he on a train or something? Must have been. Hang on. LR. Legacy. That's what we want. And where is... See, we've got too much stuff going on. Right. Leap. Legacy. I think that's it. Finally. How was the wedding, Mohammed? Hope you enjoyed. He didn't get married, by the way. I was joking about that. Mohammed wasn't getting married. It would be funny if he was, though, wouldn't it? Imagine he just doesn't come to the airport ever again. He just dumps us all like that. Oh, just dumps his friends. But like other people we know who've gone into relationships. Dear me. Anyway, yeah, friends are for life, guys. Friends are for life. Not 15 minutes. Right, okay. Was I just see This Is Martin? Is he playing Flight Sim? Why is This Is Martin here? Look at that, it's Martin. What's he doing? See, you can't escape, Martin. We're all watching you. I don't know where we're going to go either. I'm going to try and get a quickish takeoff, so I'm going to try and go around here. Set for departure. And we're going Girona as well. It was alright. Guess what happened, Sam? Someone got married. That's what happened. I'm joking. Right, Girona. Where's Girona? It is here, isn't it? Girona will come in over the mountains. Hopefully not in the mountain. And we'll go high altitude. We'll do like a morning-ish 8:30, 8:15. That's what time I'm doing lineups. 8:15. Yeah, 8:15. We'll do 8:15. That's alright. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't actually get weather in Flight Sim. Well, like animated weather, so you can't get like the leaves falling off the trees and stuff. I think you can get mods that can do that, but it'd be cool if you could actually, it could simulate it like in real time. So like if you pick, I don't know, let's say you're going to fly in October or January, actually like simulates the leaves in real time in the game. Why doesn't it do that? It's like it's too much effort, I think, for the photogrammetry scenery or whatever, because it's only like depicted those images at that certain time. So they can't like do it in different seasons, otherwise the game would be even more delayed. So I don't know, it's bit annoying, but I think you can get mods that simulate that sort of stuff, I think. Anyway. Here he is Martin. My money got robbed last night. What? Oh dear. Look at that. We've got a nice sunrise. Very nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I'm thinking of maybe doing a car park stream. I don't know when, because I might be working all week. Obviously next week. So I'm just thinking, there's no point going to the airport after school, is there? Because it'll be dark. But I would like to go to the car park and just see, you know, the Emirates and all that at T2. I don't know, just like it's in my head. It just looks good. Shut up. Anyway, Sony Greg has been asking you. Friendship last week. Yeah, I'm not friends with anyone on Xbox. Is the car park even still open? I think it is, apparently, because it's... Martin said it. It was, that it's now called the... Oh, what's it called? They're not calling it the T1 car park anymore. They're calling it the... I don't know what they're calling it, like the extra car park or something, or like an extension car park to T2. Yeah, it's all a mess basically. They haven't thought it through. I mean, even we were speaking to a Jet2 cabin crew, me and Martin and Dad, last weekend. She even admitted, oh, they're making it harder and harder for us, you know, because you've got to like factor everything in to get up earlier, and because of all the construction work and stuff. So even they think it's shite. You know, obviously I'm not going to give her a name, but you know, it's just like, that's Manchester. I think if they could move base, they would. You know, I would. I'd rather fly out of any airport than Manchester Airport at the moment. Honestly, I would. Liverpool. I want to go to Amsterdam. I'd probably fly out of Liverpool because Manchester's a shithole. Okay, that's enough. It is though. It's rubbish. It's useless. I mean, I think it will look good once it's all completed, but that's the thing. Once it's all completed, you know, I don't know what they're going to turn T2 into. Oh, sorry, T1. I've not a clue. But if we're going to re-renovate it or just make it one big terminal, I'm not sure. I don't know. But to be honest, I don't really give a shit. Because by the looks of how Manchester's going at the moment, with no Aer Lingus and all that, you know, they're now threatening to pull out Aer Lingus and stuff. It's just like, well, it'll only be EasyJet and Ryanair left. So, I don't know. I'm very negative on Manchester, though. I don't know. It's not an airport that fills me with much hope. Obviously, since COVID, it's just like, it's dead. You know, United returned to Edinburgh, and they can't even get any American Airlines in Manchester. It's like, yeah, well done. Well done, marketing team. You're doing a great job. I think you'll get fired. Ryanair hub. There you go. Say no more. Lowest common denominator. Right, okay. God, that APU is loud, isn't it? Maybe audio's good? I don't know who's passionate on Manchester, but I'm certainly not. I'm happy to fly out of anywhere at the moment, because the last few flights I've had from Manchester have just been, well, not great, just delays and, you know, planes stuck on that stupid, well, with EasyJet anyway, taxiway strip and all that, and, you know, they're 2-3 left, and, yeah, I'd rather fly out of any airport. I mean, Liverpool's great, you know. Okay, you haven't got as much variation, but still. It says you can't park tall vehicles in there, though. God, how loud that APU is. See, I've started one engine. Right, okay. Should you think we'll still be able to push back? I think we will. We'll just start both engines now. And we'll get pushback working. Because I want to get off as quick as possible. Yeah, we'll turn on flight sim. Flight cam soon. Flight sim. Alright, let's get the tower thing. Is it all working as well? Is all the graphics on? Jet2 holidays, A321. Yeah, it looks a bit. It's easier to read that if it's white. Okay. Back end of the pub. More filthy than the back end of a pub. Okay, we haven't got the pushback thing, so we're gonna have to flick it into easy. Piloting easy. Right, it should work now. Get the pressure washer. I get my glass cleaner out, yeah. How do you even do the autopilot on flight sim? It doesn't work on mine. I've not a clue how I set it up actually. I don't know. I just select high altitude airways on the menu thing, and then obviously once we're, I don't know, 500 feet in the air after takeoff, I just click Y and it just works. You know, I don't have to select heading unless I'm on that stupid new version, which is rare because I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not hard for me to do, and I always say that if I can do it, you know, you can do it. I mean, look at that. It's already all sorted here because we've got the flight out of the line or waypoints or whatever. So that's all good. That's always something you like to see. It's funny because last time I flew the Dreamliner, I actually got it spot on and hadn't flown it for like 6 months, and it was just like, I don't know, amazing. It all worked so well. I was like, oh, I was expecting to ruin it, you know, because I haven't flown it for so long, and I was a bit worried I was gonna screw it up. You can do it until it's Gibraltar in Monarch. A320Neo. Is Josh on Josh Travels' YouTube channel? So this isn't the normal Josh. This is his brother Josh 2. Josh 2. Right, okay. Need to decrease that engine power because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. I'm on the wrong account. Right, there we go. Push back. And we're going to push back to the left. I don't know, are we going to update Manchester scenery? Because obviously we've got the new pier now. I don't know, is that only available for Flight Sim 2024? I don't know if it's still for like scenery packs. I don't know if they're updating airports live. You know what I mean? In this game anymore. I'm not too sure. We're just leaving it to Flight Sim 2024. I mean, I will get that game because it's relatively similar to this, but it's just there's a lot of bugs. Apparently, it just takes a lot of time to load. It's hard work. It's like me. It's hard work. It doesn't do what it's told to do. You know, it procrastinates. It doesn't start when you want it to start. You know what I mean? It's rubbish. Bloody useless. Oh, it's not on 2024 either. Don't know who that other Josh is. I don't know. Right, okay, we're all set up. Taxiway lights on. Well, they're bright, aren't they? Logo lights. So we're doing like an early morning flight, basically. It's just nice light level, isn't it? Right, flick that into thingy mode. Turn that off. And I think all this is... So nav. I think we're all good, we just need to turn the APU off. There we go. Get the map up. But no, we don't need the map up just yet. Okay, we're all good to taxi. I'm taxiing, I'm going. A bit more power, there we go. We didn't do a flight control check actually, we need to do that. We haven't set the flaps. Engine info, flight, no. Oh, I can't get it here. Okay, let me just aim out. I'm not taxiing, I'm just going to aim out. Flight controls, there we go. Alright, let's do a quick flight control check. There we go. You can't really control the ailerons. I have to do a brakes test and then do the ailerons. There we go. Right, do the ailerons now. Rudder. There we go. There we go. All good. Go back to the engine display. How did I do? Right, okay, flight sim. Get that on the screen. Apparently, Mako Simulations was working on a V2 version of Manchester, but it's gone quiet for a while. That's what happens. I think they just lose funding, or I don't know. I did know they were like taking pictures of the airport about 2 years ago, and there were a load of streamers were like, "Oh, these are like the flight sim developers who are getting, you know, pictures and references for their scenery pack." And yeah, I don't know. It's just like crickets playing in the background. It's like, where's it gone? I mean, this is good enough. Don't get me wrong. It is good, but the airport's changed a lot. That doesn't say Thomas Cook anymore. All this has probably been dug up. Just need to add 5 more streamers. There you go, sorted. You can just tell it's like a not up-to-date airport. You know, when you're flying back from Heathrow and you come back to Manchester, or anywhere like Spain, Amsterdam, or Dublin, you know, you can just feel it in the taxiway. You know what I mean? When they're taxiing back to the gate at Manchester, it's like, oh my god, you know, you're back at Manchester. You know, they're definitely not playing like a fake screen or like, you know, alternative reality screen on the windows or anything. This is like, yeah, we're definitely back at Manchester. I can feel the potholes. I can feel all the shit under my feet. They may have just been waiting for operations to fully start with all the new piers. Maybe. Well, can't we just update it though? Can't we just like please everybody and, you know, because that's what a developer does, right? You know, they're actually capable people and they can work around things. So kind of just update it in live time as we go. I mean, that's what I would do. If I was making a pack for this game, I'd have it looking exactly like Manchester now, and obviously when they're building the new piers and stuff, and you know, maybe they've renovated T1 and all that and made the Ryanair hub, you know, just update it as, you know, in live time as the airport and real life goes along. You know, update your thing as it goes along as well. I mean, that's the way to do it. I don't know, but that's the thing with flight sim. You don't know, because there's so many cats who are like trying to do development work in this game who haven't got the foggiest. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm in no right to say, because I wouldn't know where to start either. But it is just like some of the packs you can get in this game are like really, you know, or just really quiet, kind of just sweep it under the carpet kind of development. I mean, that Bluebird 757. What happened with that? What's gone? Have they all? You just think, oh God, who's died now? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just funny. I'm not being negative. I'm just being negative. Probably just ensuring they have the utmost quality, especially after Indie Builds announced they are doing Manchester scenery. I suppose, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not really interested. But yeah, if it makes improvements to other people's lives, you know, because I'm not that passionate on Manchester anyway, so you know. They're kind of getting rid of a taxiway for me as well in the game. You know what I mean? If we've got the new sea pier out there, you know, I can't taxi down there. It's actually better. It's actually better at the moment. Playing Manchester in its past life, it's a lot better in terms of a gaming experience point of view. You know what I mean? Not having that stupid fucking thing in the way. No, it's all right. It's ace, the new pier. Actually, it's nice. I mean, it's just like Pier A, you know, the original one, but the one they built in 2019 or opened in 2019. I don't know, but it's all right. It's good. It's functional. It's got lighting. It's got some toilets. I don't know how long the toilets will last. You know, until obviously they get flooded or they need to be maintained or whatever. I don't know, but yeah. Right. Okay. We're hogging the runway up. Not great. Okay, and let's turn that off as well. Let's turn that into medium. Get the map up. Yeah, I want to try and get out of here as quick as possible. Okay. This is the first flight sim I've done since Tenerife, so, you know. Hang on. What's it unhappy about? What's that beeping about, honestly? Do you hear that? What's going on there? I've definitely switched it over, haven't I? Medium, yeah, it's all good. I don't know why it's moaning. Engines are all on. Flaps are set. I'll try again. I'll try to take off clearance actually. What was it moaning about? Right, okay. Hold short runway, that's EasyJet though. Ready for departure. I'm not EasyJet. Clear for takeoff. Here we are, Chanex, that's me. Alright, we'll try that again. Don't know what he was moaning about. Wait, what's it moaning about? I'm sorry. Have they updated it and fucked it up again? No wonder nobody wants to develop on this game. It's a shit platform. Okay, we're all working now. What's all that about? Is it because I had it in too much of a high thrust before takeoff? Because I wasn't in idle, was I? I was at like 45%. It wasn't happy, I don't know. I don't know. It's flight sim. I just go along with the flow. What's that? It's huge. Where's a Virgin Dreamliner, is it? I shouldn't really be looking, should I? That's the thing, I'm so curious. Come on. Right, B1 rotate. 5. Yeah, they've updated this. Changed something. You went above 50% with the parking brake on. Oh, did I? Oh, it's off, so... I always select it off. Well, I haven't played it for a while, so... I wouldn't be so surprised if I've done something naughty. Maybe you were spooling up before... Maybe you were spooling up before realising the parking brake. I don't know. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, I was at 40, wasn't I? Yeah, I've never done that before, honestly. Too eager to get going. Yeah, I was playing my sort of flight sim 2020 and I get given clearance for takeoff. I take off. I get told I wasn't cleared. Well, I've never had that before, because normally what it does in easy mode, it what's it do? It just cancels your takeoff completely. It just reduces the throttle back to idle, and it's like, oh shit, That's annoying. I've never had that before, but again, people are saying it's because my thrust was too high or whatever. No, it wasn't rejecting though. It was letting me, you know, continue with the takeoff, but it was just like, ooh, I don't like this. Okay, who cares? We're in the air now anyway. That's what matters. We're on our way to Girona. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good in the hood. Yeah, no, I'm a bit like, oh god, what happens if it keeps doing it or something throughout the flight and I can't turn it off? Oh, look at that. Look at that for a view. It's an okay takeoff as well. Decent. I'm going to try and go back on the footage and see what I was doing. Something. Yeah, engines were at 40%. What a goon. What an absolute goon. Look at these clouds. Wow. It's my favourite thing about flying. Just like, especially when you've got a nice sunset. Yeah, when I went to Heathrow in September, it was like, ah, look at that sunset. Sunrise, not sunset. Oh, it was amazing. Because I hadn't flown since June. So I had like July, August, and then I went in September to Heathrow. I think it was the weekend, I think so. Oh, see, that's the thing, I wouldn't have gone during school time, because unless I went, because that's the thing, I haven't done that yet though. I haven't gone during one of my days off in the midweek, because I know I'm worried in case whatever I'm not like fully with it the next day. So I try and do it the weekends now. And plus I'm so busy, and they're so busy, they need me in all week, so I can't really get away with doing that anymore. Plus it's not very good, is it? You know. Oh, I'm just going to go off to Tenerife, and then the next day you're absolutely knackered. You come in 1 hour late, you know, it's like, it's no good. That's what happened to me in March or whatever, and it was just like, yeah, I felt pretty bad about it. They were cool about it. They were like, oh, don't worry about it. They were like, you've been to Tenerife? They were more surprised and upset that they hadn't gone to Tenerife, you know what I mean? They were like, oh my god, that's amazing. Why were you in Tenerife? It's like, oh, I just, you know, wanted to, because it just sounds so weird. I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go. You got to think of it though, how it looks for other people though. You know, I'm not talking like, oh, from a job point of view. It's just like generally in public. Oh, what you went all the way there? You know, and it's just like, yeah, but why? Oh, because I felt like it. It's just like, what? It's the most bizarre thing ever for some people, because I've actually tried to put myself in other people's shoes and try and like think of it as how they would like see it, or if I was like whatever 10 years younger, you know, it would be like, you know, someone just said to me, oh, I've just gone to just went to Tenerife yesterday, because I felt like I would probably be like, you what? Are you okay? You know, are you alright, mate? You went all that way and then flew back. What is the point? What did you go for? You know, a £6 breakfast at once. What's this? I've just posted it. Sorry, hang on. What are we looking at here? This is what I saw at Southside yesterday. Oh, me at the RVP, my cameras. There's Carl. Yeah, you need to join us, Henry. Don't be a CM and, you know, fuck off and don't want to speak to anyone. You know, come and visit us at the RVP. You know, you're more than welcome, mate. Where should I fly in? Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm in Brussels Airlines A330. Fly anywhere you want. Don't give me, you know, a chance to have a brainstorm idea. Right, on our way. We're on our way, I think. Where are we though? Right, we're there. Alright. Right, we're doing good. But yeah, I think, yeah, it's weekends or nothing. Unless I do actually, because I was doing, what was I doing? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Now I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I think for like a month I was doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday was my only day off, which would have been good, you know. I mean, if it was still like that and they weren't so busy, it would have been like, yeah, I'll go somewhere on Wednesday. I mean, I will actually, if you don't need me on Wednesday, I will actually go somewhere on Wednesday. You know, I probably would have gone to Amsterdam or something, or try to get on that A321Neo. But I don't know. There's no point going back to Heathrow, because I said I want to try and include everyone in the Heathrow trip, maybe very late November or very like early December. So I don't really want to end up going and having people think I'm fucking them off, you know. My dad doesn't like the RVP. Oh right, oh, because of parking, okay. Looks like you're patting his head like a dog. Breakfast at Wands with a view and a beer. Yeah, and a Google review. I think Wands is with a how do you, I don't know, I can't remember. It's not how it sounds. We don't even know if his name's Juan. That's the thing. His name probably isn't Juan. Someone's probably just gone, oh yeah, that's a. Someone's probably gone, oh yeah, that one over there. God bless him, my granddad, who suffered a lot with hearing problems, he probably went, oh, that's one. Oh, hello, Juan. And we probably go to him and say, hello, Juan. And he'd probably go, oh, my name is not Juan, it is Pedro. You know what I mean? Oh. Jesus Christ. Surprised he didn't give him a business card. Probably wouldn't know what to do with it. He'd probably make a bloody paella out of it, though. Oh no, it was great, you know, Wands, it's, you know, in Tenerife. I know a lot of people would just be like, oh, shut up, but it's good. I've always said it's good. I mean, it's one of the first places I actually ate in Tenerife as well, when we were on our holidays, in 2022. It's like the first year we started going, but, you know, consecutively anyway. It's been like in chronological order since then, hasn't it? Every year, you know, in the past it was Menorca, and now it was like Tenerife. Picture holders, H21Neo, man. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Yeah, this windscreen is making me think my phone's dirty. It's not, it's just the windscreen. Right, we'll cruise it a little bit higher. I want to try and get there as quick as. No messing about. Right, why isn't the speed updating? Gotta go now. See you later, Ted. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, his name's not Juan. There you go. The biggest, like, misunderstanding in life. His name was never Juan. It was like Sergio or something. Or Pedro. Okay. Or San Miguel or something. San Miguel. See, San Miguel's an okay beer. It's just, it's very dense, though. It's like a very dense beer. I can't. I like it with shandy, yeah, but I think drinking it just from the can, I can't. It's just too much. But San Miguel with that little bit of lemon in it that I had at that mini golf Santiago, yeah, that was. I've been trying to find that stuff since like 2019, and I was just like, oh my god, they still do it? I wasn't even too sure in the past that it was San Miguel. I was like, was I not getting confused with Dorada? Because I was in Lanzarote in 2019, and I think my dad bought a case of beer of the San Miguel stuff, because I was a bit of a heathen in 2019 as well with drinking. And I was just like, oh, that's good. That stuff's really nice. It's like drinking, but it's not like drinking. I think I had like about 3 or 4 of them, and it was like, wow. So nice. San Miguel for just the you can only get it in Spain though. It's like a special thing we do. A bit like the Dorada one. The Dorada one's too much like Fanta though, like Fanta lemon. Yeah, I think the San Miguel one's a lot better. But oh my dearie god, that is some good stuff. Yeah, San Miguel with it. I can't remember what it's called now. It's got a fancy name. Try and have a little look. It is called San Miguel Radler Consumo Natural de Lemon. That's it. San Miguel Espanol. Yeah, so it's lemon. Cabeza Premium International. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's just got like a lemony. It's nice. It's the stuff, you know. I don't even know if mine was chilled or not. I don't think it was, but it was still good. Yeah, if you can go to a Mercadona or a what are they called? A Roski. Yeah, I'm sure you can get a big case of them if you live in Spain. Or we have got that one guy. What's his name? Alejandro. What's his name? I can't remember, but he lives in where does he live? Is it Madeira? Not Madeira. Where does he live? Not Alicante. Yeah, he joins every now and again, and he lives in Spain. So you know, if you're out there, go and get it. You know, if you're going to Spain soon, guys, if you're going to Spain, make sure to get it because it's really good. This is at the end of the stream. I go sponsored by San Miguel. Oh dear. Yeah, it's some good stuff. Do we even need Sam Cam on tonight? I don't feel like putting it on. It wasn't really working before the lighting. I was like, oh, I'm not happy. I had like a big green thing in the background, big green splodge, and I was just like, oh no. Should we just do without it tonight? Is that okay if I don't put green Sam Cam on? I don't know. I just don't feel like putting it on. And I just feel like just chilling. That's what I just want to chill and talk. I don't want to be like looking at the camera and looking over, and you know, I just want to kind of like chill and relax. That's all I want to do. Yeah, don't have to have it on every stream, for God's sake. Some people might not like it. You know, it's not normal for some people. A bit like Chinese food and Indian food. Sorry. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I've got an old reg as well. HLYB. Oh yeah. I'm pretty good. Alright, it's gone to Mac numbers. Yeah, speed it up a bit. Right, I think we're all good. We turn the seatbelt signs off as well. There we are. All good. Are you guys happy with the text at the top as well? Because I've changed. Because it used to be, I think it used to be a blue background with a reddy orangey kind of thing. Text or whatever. You guys happy with that? I don't know. It looks okay. It's not centered though. Just bugging me a bit. It's just a little bit off center, so I'll move it just a tad. Is that good? I think so. Maybe just like a darker. Oh no, I'm not going to change it. This looks a bit messy. Whoa, we're going down. Where are we turning to? Oh, we're turning towards the west a little bit. Yeah, up quick. Oh yeah, it's Oscar's birthday today as well, so if you guys see Discovery Shuttle in the chat, yeah, Discovery Shuttle. Make sure to wish him a happy birthday. It is his birthday today. I don't know how old he is. I think he's 18. I think he's 18. I think he's 18. I think. Or is he 17? I think he might be 18. I don't know. But anyway, it's his birthday, so. Don't be a prat like me, though. I wished him a happy birthday 2 weeks in advance. Honestly, it's so funny because he was saying about his birthday. And I just like was reading between the lines. I was like, oh, it's his birthday. You know, when someone's talking about birthday, my birthday, blah, 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 and whatever, and you're just like, oh, it must be his birthday. So I just sent him loads of stuff saying, oh, happy birthday, I hope you have a great day. And he's like, no, it's not my birthday, it's in 2 weeks. No, I just put, oh, happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, happy Easter. Oh, I'm not an idiot, even if I look like one. It's so funny. It's all on Discord, though. One guy I want to meet as well, because I think he's got great potential with media or whatever. He's doing like art, whatever, art and design. He actually used my my YouTube thing as a as a demonstration thing for his assignments or something, or like someone he whatever looked up to, or in terms of, you know, like a mentor for him in terms of like, you know, designing stuff on the computer. And he put me, so I was pretty happy about that. I think it was on when I boarded the Jet2 flight back from Tenerife last week. Is that literally last week we landed? I think. And it was just like, yeah, well, that's pretty good. Oh look, 6.7, 6.7 airspeed, 296.7. Had to do that. And yeah, it was just like kind of proud. Harley Littlewood, hello. Yeah, it's good. Well, I'm not on Instagram, that's his thing. It was like, it was an Instagram account and he put my YouTube channel, so I was just like, oh god, just make sure you're reading the thing properly, because here, it's to me. I'm like doing his coursework for him, it's like, it doesn't say YouTube, it says Instagram. He was like, oh no, the teacher said I can do YouTube as well. I was like, oh right. Alright, okay, we need to stick it back into climb. There we are, that's perfect. Ugh. Alright, we'll decrease. Slowly but surely. Yeah, we've gotten up quite quick, haven't we? I don't know how high these things can go. Should we try and stick it on 38? We might have a bit of a difficulty trying to come down. At 37, we'll go 37. Yeah, we'll just try and get a bit higher. I don't know. I don't know how high you can go on the A3. What is the maximum cruising altitude on the A321Neo? I'm not too sure because we've got the bigger engine, so I'm just thinking, can it cruise higher? It can definitely get up into the air quicker. Oh god, yeah, those Neos are... I know a lot of people go, oh, the 757 was better. Yeah, of course it was, but, you know, don't underestimate the A321Neo. Or, you know, those engines, some power in them. If you've ever seen one do a go-round, it's like, it gets out the fucking place and it's gone. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, where's it gone? So they have got some power. Seriously, they have. Yeah, I've seen a few of those go-rounds. On the A321Neo, it is like, oh my god, when they have to, they you know, they deliver. Around 40,000 feet, okay. Oh, we'll stick it on 40,000 feet then, go on. Go ahead. Oh, 39, oh, never mind. No. We'll go 39. If we stick it on 40, I wonder what actually happens. I'm just curious, I want to see what happens. I have 10 subs. You give him another sub. There you are, you just got yourself another subscriber. From me. Ugh. Right guys, I'm going to go and get a little cider as we're in cruise. Yeah, no messing about in this one. I'm full on. Try and get there as quick as. I do like these streams where I'm like making progress. I mean, nearly 40 minutes into the stream nearly of the channel. Yeah, that's alright. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Because I know I was having my tea and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to delay my stream. Flight sim minus 60. Okay, that's fine. Just checking my decibel numbers, not drowning out my commentary in the rubbish. I think people would rather hear this though. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get a cider, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was just trying to find a candle because my latest candle's gone. Had to throw it in the bin. You know, in a candle stalk, then you got a glass candle. Obviously, it was just like approaching the glass, and it was like the glass was starting to go black. It was heat-proof glass, and it was just like, oh yeah, I think I need to throw this candle away because I couldn't actually like trying to use tweezers to, you know, get the stalk back in the center of the candle, but it kept like leaning towards the glass, so it was like basically burning the glass. When you know, in the candle bit, the little stalk bit is like too far to the left or the right. Yeah, it's basically burning the damn glass. So got me cooking matches. Just get a bloody lighter, shouldn't I? Yeah. The new joke of the century. Yeah, someone says, "Have you got a lighter? Have you got a lighter, mate? Have you got a lighter?" You know, you just say, "No, I haven't. Well, I've got a heavier." I'm a twat. Oh no, sorry. There we go. Going to bed. See you next time. Yeah, see you later, Harley. Just gonna do this bloody candle. There we go. Sam and his candles. There we are. There we go. Oh, yeah, I was getting a candle ready. I never do a flight sim with a little candle on, to be honest. Well, normally, because there's no point, because normally I've got that bright light in my face. But as I've already said, I'm not doing a flight sim with a Samcam thing, you know. KLM. You know, just thought, oh, I can appreciate having a candle now, so I can actually see it. Right, okay. Yeah, hope everyone's had a nice weekend. Yeah, thanks for all the views yesterday, guys. People who stuck around to watch the whatever you call it, the stream. It was a good stream. A very good stream. Very, very good. Maybe not as good as the one the other week, but I tell you, we got some good takeoffs. Yeah, it was very fun. It's never the same though when Mohammed's not there. Anyway. Yeah, thanks my friend. Yeah, 8 likes. Let me get that up. Stick that on. It's like people just stick around to see the takeoff, don't they? And then they bugger off. Alright, okay, that's off. Alright. Looking pretty good. See where these can go. Oh, look at that! Oh, what's that? Hello! Okay, so that's I'm just working out. I'm just thinking we could have the like thing for these flight sim streams up at the top right. I don't know, I don't really like it there. Well, then maybe it's intruding in this space up here. I don't know, I'm just thinking. No, I think it's good down there. Keep it there. Yeah, I think so anyway. Right, nearly over channel. Well, approaching the channel. Oh no, we're near the channel! Oh, I wonder if we can see Gatwick. Where's Gatwick? London Gatwick. Right, there's London Heathrow down there. Where the left winglet is. Yeah, that's Heathrow. Gatwick is that's an air base. Where's Gatwick? Somewhere over there's Gatwick. Over there, where the left winglet is. There we are. Need like a pointer, don't I? Like a little PNG of a pointer. You think I should have that? Like a little PNG of a little pointer thing, so I can point to things on screen. I mean, I can use my cursor, but I've got no cursor in second person. I know it would only be useful in this second person on flight sim. Hello, Sam's hand. Yeah, I know. Because I use my my webcam now for the Boeing yoke stuff, just because having the Panasonic one connected, it's okay. You got the zoom, but I think you can just see the throttles better in the yoke position and the movement of the position of the yoke better when I've just used the one from the laptop, because the laptop is literally facing, with a Mac, is facing straight towards where I have the yoke. So I'm just thinking, what the hell? Why am I using the Panasonic one? It's just useless. Plus I've got to get the tripod, set up that, get the connections all running, you know. So it's basically the capture card and all that, the HDMI to HDMI micro, whatever it is. You know, got to get that out of the airport bag, you know. Those cables live in those bags, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love the new bag, by the way. I know some people have, like, asked me about the bag and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good. It's the same make, it's the same Mark Ryden bag. It's just, it's like a newer variant of it, though. It's got, like I think it's got less storage, but they've got, like, these other little bits in it, which are, like, really big, deep pocket stuff on the side of it, like, where you'd have a, like, a bottle or something. So, I don't know, they've, like, I don't know, eliminated other things to obviously generate space somewhere else, and it's like, okay, that's interesting. But it's a great bag, very comfortable, much better than the old one. Oh yeah, the old one was fun to bits. It was great when it was new, but this one's a lot better. It's just a little bit more stylish, hasn't got that horrible, I don't know, like the old one was like a bit rubbery, like a rubbery kind of bag, and I didn't really like it. It was a bit, the front of it was a bit rubbery, but this one's, it's a nicer material. It's like a dotted kind of, like kind of pleather. What do you call it? Pleather? Fake leather? I don't know. False leather. It's definitely better. Much better. I need a little bag for school as well. A little like rucksack or something, or a shoulder bag. You know, just a few pieces of paper in them. That's what I used to do though when I was in sixth form. I had a bag, and all my mates would take the piss out of me and go, "Oh look, it's Sam with his Nike bag. It is his Nike bag he's had since like 2014, and he only brings it to school. It's got one piece of paper in it. Honestly, it did. It had a little piece of paper in it, and that was it. It was like a sport. I didn't have it since 2014, but I had it a while. It was just like a Nike. It's like a sports bag. It's like when you'd put like your PE equipment in, or PE clothes, PE kit. And I swear to God, you opened it, it just had like one piece of paper in it. It's just like, why are you bringing a piece of paper to school, mate? Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I think I've still got that bag somewhere. I don't know. It's definitely somewhere. I've still got it, but I would never use it ever again. God no. I mean, I could use the BMW bag for school, the BMW Puma bag, but it's not very. It's a bit informal for school. Just a bit. I mean, BMW Motorsport, M Sport, blah blah blah, with the Puma thing. I know it's just a bit informal. I'd rather have like a smarter kind of thing, but I'll speak to them, see what they think of it. Just don't want to be given the wrong impression. Right, we're over the sea now. Over the sea. Yeah, guys, come on, get chatting. We had a load of people in before, and it's just gone radio silent. So, you know, can't be anything I'm doing. So yeah, talk, please. Talk, please. Get talking. Yeah, so Girona, I can't remember last time I landed here. I think I was on the 767 last time. Was it? Oh, what was it? Can't remember. Was it Britannia on the 767-200? Yeah, oh, I waited and waited for that livery to come out. Really did. Yeah, still ascending. Good in the hood. Yeah, I think the next trip is going to be Amsterdam on the A321Neo. I want to do it on my own though. That's the thing. I want to do it solo because I just want to get it done. I don't want to put people under pressure and going, oh, come on, let's just do another big group trip again. You know, I kind of just want to get out the way with. Yeah, on the A321Neo. I don't know what I'll come back on, but I know what I said before about Manchester. I'd have to go from Manchester if I want to get on the KLM A321Neo. But I'm looking at it at the moment. It's like, ooh, I don't know. I could look in the stream actually. So maybe Sunday, next Sunday. I don't know. I'm just looking. So Manchester, Amsterdam. That's a great thing about Skyscanner. It hasn't changed. It's one of these apps that hasn't changed its stupid layout like others. It's got an AI thing, of course, but that was no good in Istanbul, was it? Oh. Right. Okay. So next Sunday is the 30th. Have I got anything going next Sunday? I don't think so. Right. Okay. EasyJet's cheap. Okay, KLM are extortionate as always. So if I want to get on A321Neo, I might be having to pay 200 plus. So 905. That's a 737 narrow body. It's no good. I'm not doing a nighttime flight. 5 o'clock in the morning. It'd be dark. Yeah, 5 o'clock. It would be dark. So there's no point doing one that time. Unless I go on a Saturday. Then that means no airport stream on the Saturday. I think it does go out at a different time on the Saturday. 11. I think the 11 o'clock service on the Saturday with KLM is the 320. Yeah, it is. But then I might be rushing back. So arrive in Amsterdam at 1:20. I could theoretically come back on the City Hopper. That's alright actually, £206. No, it's cheaper than that. 192. I'm going to return with EasyJet? Nope. I can't. Well, I can, but not great flight prices. So 29th Manchester to Amsterdam. Maybe ever come back via Liverpool. Via Liverpool. Oh, my fan's died. Right, Amsterdam. God, it's fucking hot in that room. Jesus. How cold is it outside? 5 degrees. It feels like about 55 degrees in here. Alright, so the 29th. 29th. Liverpool. Right, come back to Liverpool. Just sorting out flights. Hang on. I really want to get on this A321Neo because I said I'd do it this year and time's ticking. Alright, Manchester, Amsterdam, Liverpool, 29th of November. Yeah, that's no good. It's more expensive. Alright, okay, select return. No, I don't want to come back on the 6th. I mean, that sounds good. I mean, 11 out and coming back at 7:45 in the evening. That's alright. For £206, that is okay to get on A321 and the City Hub. Then I would have completed Jet2 KLM's narrowbody fleet. You know what I mean? Completely. I would have done the 737. Okay, I haven't done the 737-700, but over 900. But 737, E2, A321Neo, and the City Hopper. If I can do all that. Because I flew KLM a lot last year, didn't I? Well, a lot. Fucking hell. I only flew them twice in one day. That looks good. That looks good. You know, I better... I don't know if... Alright, I'll favourite it. But if it goes up... I don't know, but... For Saturday... That means I might have to do the airport stream on Sunday. And I'm just looking because I had a list of trips to do this year. And don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of them. You know, wanted to get on the Turkish 777. Done that. I definitely wanted to do Wizz Air a few years ago, and I've done that. It's kind of like certain things have happened I never thought they'd happen this year. You know what I mean? What else have I done this year? Oh yeah, I've got on a Condor again. Got on... done Heathrow quite a lot. Yeah, I think I've done Heathrow about 3 times this year. That's good, you know. There was a time when I didn't do Heathrow for like a good 2 years. A few years ago. What else? Aer Lingus on the A330, yeah, that's a big one I've wanted to do for ages. Aer Lingus on the ATR, again, another one I've wanted to do for ages, but that was a night flight, unfortunately. Still want to do TAP airport. I've got a list of all the aircrafts I still want to fly on. I mean, it would be nice to get on an Aer Lingus A330 again, but obviously Faro or Malaga. Something a bit longer than half an hour. Right, it's here, isn't it? Notes. Yeah, if we can get the KLM A321Neo out of the way, I think I've done quite well this year. So I did do well other years, but obviously in the past 4 years, you know, I did a lot of the trips that I did. Oh, okay, we're hitting the thingy here. We can't go any higher, we're going to have to descend. See it like bobbing. Doesn't want to go any higher than this. Shit, look at our airspeed. Okay, we should be okay. Right, don't ask it to go to 40,000 feet again, it doesn't want to do it. Right, okay. Ideas to do, where's to do? Flight list. That's not it. It's on my computer somewhere. Right, I found it. Here we go. So Geneva, Ethiopian, A350-900. Still haven't done. I'm going to highlight that in red. I've wanted to do that for like 3 years. That's in red now. Lisbon, TAP A321Neo. Still haven't done. That needs to be in red. Antalya, Turkish Airlines A321Neo, A330. I've kind of done Turkish Airlines on the 777, which is better than both of them combined, the A321 and the A330, but I think I still want to do a Turkish A330, so I'll just highlight that as it's like yellow, so it's kind of like not a big. I just color code things, so kind of like amberish. So red means need to do a Google review. Here you go, Sun Express 737 Max. Again, amber. That's not like something major. I know you can't see any of this, but Athens. This is funny. Athens on a Jet2 757 coming back on an Aegean A321Neo. Well, sorry to break it to you, but maybe Jet2 A321. I don't know. You've already done that many times. A321. Oh, no, capital N. No, capital N for Neo. Right, okay. Right, that can be orange. I have like 4 levels of colour coding. Red, yellow, amber, and then green. An Aer Lingus A330. Malaga to Faro. I'll just cross that out because we've done the A330. I think that's good. Yep. I think that's pretty good. 2024 plus 5. I've even got my budget for future trips. Ha ha ha, what a joke. Yeah, and the KLM A321Neo. I need to put that down. Whilst I'm live, I might as well just organise my flight stuff. So my planes, need to get them ticked off. Yeah, I mean, it would be good to. I mean, I love group trips. Don't get me wrong, I love group trips, but I've had that list for a few years now, and some of the planes I want to get on, I know I can only realistically do it last minute, or if I need to get something done, I need to get it done quick. You know what I mean? And it's like I have no time to. As much as I'd love people to join, it's like I need to get it done for my channel. I'm sorry. Right, KLM A321. KLM A321. City Hopper. Amsterdam. Where's the City Hopper? Is it E175, isn't it? E175. Yeah. Right, we'll have that in red because we need to do that. So if I've done a few of them in this year, that's good. I don't think I'll be doing Geneva on the Ethiopian or Lisbon, you know, on tap. I don't think I'll be doing them. But, you know, I've done a lot of things I've wanted to do this year, you know. Turkish Airlines on the triple, done Wizz Air, done the Condor again, which I always said I would do again. Flew Eurowings again, which I never really wanted to do again because it's a bit boring, but hey, we've done it again, you know. To get out of Germany. And Aer Lingus. Yeah, I'm happy with that. See, I've done more, I would say this year I've done a lot more of the trips that I know don't get as many views as Tenerife, but I know I haven't gone to Tenerife loads this year. You know, how many times I've been to Tenerife this year? Not as many as last year. No, I think I've been to Tenerife about 4 times this year, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I've been 5 times. No, so basically just as much as last year. No, I mean, you know, I've done other things. You know, and I like that because, I mean, I never wanted to go to Dublin, and now I want to go back to Dublin. You know what I mean? So I love coming back from an airport I've never been to before and, you know, thinking to myself, oh, I'd love to go back there. You know, there's nothing better than that. You know what I mean? Of like, ooh, wonder. Yeah, it's like a proper adventure, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that. Right. Are we nearly there yet? Right. Speed that up. And ultimately, I got a lot of the airplanes I wanted to fly on, you know, for a long time. You know, I kind of like bottled it because I wanted to fly on a TUI Dreamliner for like ever. You know, got into planes in 2014, so it was like, oh, since I'm older, I'm going to do all this stuff, and I did. You know, 2022, world opened up again from the pandemic, and it was just like, yeah, I'm going to use all my YouTube money and basically just go all the time, and that's what I did. I went ballistic with it in 2022. As soon as, that's the thing, and this is probably like my favourite time to look back on in my YouTube career. The moment, as soon as I realised, oh, the world's opening up again, travel, and after doing Heathrow a few times, yeah, with my dad and also on my own, you know, quite recently, you could just see it. It was like, oh, here we go. I can finally, you know, do what I've always wanted to do and travel and, you know, get on planes that I've just like dreamed of getting on. Like, oh, yeah. 757 this, 757 that. Get on the 767 maybe. And yeah, I know they're all gone now, but still, it was, I think I approached it at the right time. Just as they were going. And yeah, some of my favourite videos of my trip reports. Some of my only videos of my trip reports, some people say. Or good ones anyway. But seriously, it's like, you know, for a very long time I wanted to get on the Jet2 A330, you know. Obviously, you know, TUI Dreamliner, and, you know, 2022 I tried to do as many of that. You know, the holiday airlines like Jet2 and TUI and all them on the big stuff I've always seen and wanted to get on. But I think now it's more focused on international airlines and fun little hops and getting on large aircrafts on, you know, kind of semi-short routes, semi-long routes. I don't know, like Heathrow to Istanbul, you know, stuff like that. You know, kind of large aircrafts on short haul flights, basically. That's what I'm more focused on at the moment. Like, oh, I know it's not getting as many views. Like, the views have been piss poor recently for trip reports, but I've still done it. I'm happy I've done it. I know I've given it the best shot with a trip report. And, you know, ultimately, if I did care about views, I could have just turned around and gone, you know what, I'm just going to keep going to Tenerife. Because I enjoy it, and also I know that it gets me the views. You know, I could have been an arsehole and done that, but I didn't, you know. I've gotten on planes that I think people are interested in. And some people are, some people aren't. Some people just want to see Tenerife and Jet2 and all that, but, you know, some people do appreciate other things. But it's just like, just questions like, how many people are into planes? You know what I mean? Who watch these YouTube channels? I don't know. Unless there's an influencer, a fucking influencer. My favourite word there. Not. You know, it's just like, how many people are into planes without a stupid face? You know, talking to them or baby feeding them. Like, oh, this is this, and this is that, and this is my family, and this is my wife, and this is my house, and this is my car. Fuck off. Just want to see the planes. You know what I mean? That's my channel. I mean, seen the planes bit, not seen my family, my car, my That's how it's like down that with YouTube, though, isn't it? Most bloody travel channels, they try and include idiots who don't need to be in it. Go away. Don't want to see it. Just want to see the planes. Yeah, down and dirty and honest. They're my trip reports. Just cut all the shit out and none of this influencers. Fucking suck off all the sponsors crap. No, it's like just the planes, you know. Get the planes, get the sound in, get the multicam, you know. And that's what people want to see, because that's what I want to see with trip reports. I want to see different camera angles, multicam with takeoff and landing, wherever you can get it from, stick it in your video, you know what I mean? Obviously credit as well. Yeah, it's very important, but you know, they're the sort of videos I want to see, so I make them, you know. So don't really want to be showing everyone me, oh, use the discount code this blah 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 to get a whatever reduction on your coffee from Starbucks, because this channel's now sponsored by Starbucks this season. Fuck off. Stick it where Starbucks doesn't shine. You know what I mean? Your friend and I, Mr. TTE, our leader, our lovely leader. Oh, I'm so stubborn. I'm so stubborn. It comes across as almost backward, doesn't it? But honestly, I don't watch anything on YouTube. I mean, I do. Okay, I spend a lot of time watching through like-minded stuff. Okay, so take that with a pinch of salt. So my second channel. No, I do. I spend a lot of time, you know, like-minded stuff. But I think ultimately, no, I don't watch anyone really. You know, I don't watch any streams at Manchester, so I don't even know what I'm meant to be competing with. You know what I mean? Because I don't watch anybody. I mean, I'm not rude. I mean, I don't even like what I do. So, but it's fun. So, I don't know. That's why I do it. Because it's fun, but I don't watch anybody. I think everyone knows that. But I always appreciate it. I'm not being arse. I always appreciate it when, you know, people gift their viewers over to me. You know, like Flight the other day. You know, Rob and Thierry. You know, very, very generous. Very kind. If they didn't have to do that, they could have given it to Simon or who else was streaming at the time, but they gave it to me. You know, so I'm very happy about that. And you know, like, it goes through my mind. It's like, yeah, but maybe some people do actually, you know, see a little bit of potential, you know, in sending their people over to a scummy channel like mine. So, you know, it's like, yeah, kind of good. It's a good feeling. But whether I want all those people, I don't know. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. The support side of it I'm more grateful for. You know, if someone's sending over their viewers to me, that means a lot more to me than having those people in. You know what I mean? I'm not happy if I get loads of views. I'm just happy if someone's actually, you know, it's like, it's the thought that means more to me now than, you know, someone just going, oh yeah, I'm going to send all these people over just to make Sam happy. You know, just the fact that we did that made me more happy than seeing, you know, reviews reflected, because all those people ultimately, you know, had never probably watched me before, or maybe have, I don't know, but I don't know them, and they probably don't know me, so that's fine. Yeah, always nice when people send over. And Flight and Blue Sky seems to do it the most. Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff, to be honest. I mean, I would send my people over, but they don't really need one more viewer, do they? I'm joking. I'm joking. Who am I going to send over? I'm not sending over anybody. I'm sending over Martin. That's who I'm sending over. And that one creep who just watches my streams, you know what I mean, who's not involved in my channel anymore. I know who you are. I'm joking. Oh dear. Oh god. Really setting the cat amongst the pigeons, aren't I, today? Yeah, send Ian. Oh yeah. Ian and Ian. Oh. Yeah, no, it's nice, but I just don't watch anybody. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I did watch some people. I think in 2022 I watched. Well, I didn't watch. I listened to Simon and Liz a lot. You know, like every single stream. I made sure I tuned in, and you know, I wasn't in the chat, but I was in the background listening to it. You know, whatever after the stream. I always let him know about that as well, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's great." But I think now it's just like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel the need. I need to keep up to date with anything. I mean, normally I'll watch a stream if something interesting's coming in, but now it's just like I don't know. And someone just sends me pictures, and that's enough. I don't feel like I need to commit half an hour to watching someone stream on something that important. You know, because nothing really important comes in. Every now and again I watch Jerry if something good's happening at Heathrow or an event. I have that on the background, but again, that's like once in a fortnight I'll have his stream on for maybe 2 hours or something like that. I mean, it's still not bad, but okay. So I still do watch people. That's what I'm saying. he watches people, but it's very rare. Maybe once every 2 weeks he might actually watch someone's stream. I think people think of me as like someone who is keeping an eye on things and watching other streams as at Manchester and stuff. No, I haven't got a clue. I have no association with anybody. I'm just me. I just might chat in someone's stream for like 10 minutes, put loads of useless comments and then bugger off. You know what I mean? That's me. You know? I've done my fair share. I've donated and stuff, and you know, to people, and done memberships. I've done that. I've done the nice work. You know. I just don't, you know, sustain it. I think I'm just wrapped up in my own little world. I just don't have whatever time to watch people. I feel like I'm getting questioned on it. I'm questioning myself on why I don't watch other Manchester streamers. For God's sake. I think it's because I feel guilty, because I started out by saying, oh, it's not important, and now I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe it is because someone just gifted the people over yesterday, and now I feel like an arse. No, I don't know, I don't watch anything on YouTube. Oh, here we go. Jesus, I do watch stuff on YouTube. I watch more stuff on YouTube than I probably should, actually. But it's got nothing to do with planes, it's also to do with music and just random little, like, facts and figures and all that, and things to do with editing and all that. It's nothing to do with planes. And occasionally, like an aircraft documentary, if it's good enough. Because documentaries for me need to be like really good, not all this 4-hour rubbish with repeats and half it's in a different language. You know, I benefit from good documentaries. Or a DVD. I just watched one of Carl's DVDs he's given me. What was I watching the other night? I was watching, what was it? KLM Amsterdam from, what year was it? 2000, I think 90s, 2000s. I had that on the other night. Just whilst doing some little bits of work on my computer, and it was just like, yeah, it's good. Just have it on in the background. It's just one of those things that I wish I could take with me and watch anywhere. You know what I mean? If I'm somewhere like in a coffee shop or on a train, or I'm a break at school, I'd love to like just have it on my phone or something like that, just whilst watching. Yeah, or doing other stuff. But it's like CD stuff. I've got to have a CD player out for all of Carl's stuff. So yeah, I mean, I could screen record it, but don't want to end up getting accused of bloody pirating stuff. That's not me. Nope. Never stole a thing in my life. In fact, no, I did actually pirate Final Cut for 2 years. Yeah, I did. I actually had I didn't have an illegal download of it. Basically what happened, I transferred someone else's ownership of Final Cut Pro using a FireWire, which apparently you could do. I don't know if you can do it now. And all their Adobe stuff onto my Apple account with my Apple ID. I don't know how I did it, I can't remember. But I wanted all the apps that was on this computer, and I was able to basically, with that ID, other person's ID, from a computer, one MacBook Pro to the other, basically I just put them on one. Well, transferred them from one computer to the other, and the ownership didn't change. It was like, oh, can now belong to Mr. Lockett, you know what I mean? So, but then, because it couldn't go past a certain, I can't remember how it was downloaded, but basically I couldn't update those versions because I'd they were like froze, basically. They were froze from when that person last updated them, like last or whatever, before they sold their computer. So I was like, right, okay, so I can't actually get the modern version of Final Cut. So what I did, I ended up paying for it. So, exactly. So what was the point of doing that? And half the Adobe stuff I have, well, had, is gone, because I never even opened it. The only Adobe stuff I have now, for God's sake, is Audition, Photoshop, After Effects. I don't think I even have Premiere Pro. No, I don't. I got rid of Premiere Pro years ago. So I only have about 3 Adobe apps, and all the Final Cut Apple stuff I paid for. And all the other Adobe stuff's just through my subscription with them. So, exactly. So that was like 1 good year of like aura of having all these apps, and eventually them all getting out of date. You know what I mean? Bloody pointless. But yes, I did have I wouldn't call them illegal or whatever, like as a fraudster, but basically I found a way with a cable to basically transfer the ownership of applications from one MacBook Pro to another, and it didn't matter on the ID. I could still use them no matter, you know, if they belong to a person or not. That's basically what happened, but I couldn't update any of them. They couldn't be updated. So, does that still count as illegal? I don't know. Probably not, because it's an outdated version, you know. So, it's basically I couldn't benefit from any of the updates. It was just like, I think it was about 2 years of like that aura of like, oh, yay, got all these freebies. I've just saved about maybe 1-2 grand. But obviously eventually I just didn't end up sustaining it, and I wanted the newer version of Final Cut or whatever. Or I think I updated the Mac and it was like, oh, this version of Final Cut needs to be updated, and it can't be because it's whatever, it's a rogue copy of it or whatever, or install. So I was like, right, okay, gonna have to pay for it. I'm gonna have to bit of a smack in the mouth, £300 for Final Cut, but it's good. It's bloody best £300 you could probably ever spend, I'd say. Oh yeah, probably. Sounds like a lot, but it's good. 300 quid. I don't know how much it is now. I think it's still £300. Final Cut, I'm not too sure. I mean, Maxon stuff, that's the subscription. Adobe stuff, that's £19 a month for Adobe Photoshop, After Effects and Audition. Is it 26? I can't remember, but yeah, the Adobe stuff is always expensive because you can't pay for it for life with Adobe. You just can't. You gotta do all these annual subscriptions or monthly subscriptions. But it's good. That's the thing. The Adobe stuff is good. It's so good. It's like, you know, I can't use anything else. All these people go, oh, Affinity or Pixel Maker or whatever it's called. What's it called? What's it called, Martin? Pixel Maker? Is that right? Or Pixel Mater? I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's like a rival. But I'm so stubborn with Photoshop and other things. I don't move away from them. I mean, why do you? You know, it's like universal, isn't it? It's like a universal language. Photoshop. It's like Microsoft Word or PowerPoint. I mean, I was getting a bit frustrated the other day at the school because they have Google Slides. They don't have PowerPoint on Chromebooks, do they? Very unusual to find the Microsoft Office suite on a Chromebook. It doesn't exist really. I think you can get it, but they don't do it like that. If you've got a Chromebook, it's Slides. It's Google Slides, which is fucking awful. It's rubbish. I hate it. I was literally venting at one of the teachers saying, I can't use this. I'm a PowerPoint boy. You know, I've used PowerPoint for years, probably since 2009. And she was like, "Oh, no, I'm the same. I'm PowerPoint as well. I think it's awful as well. It's a nightmare." And I was like, "Yeah, it is. Join my gang. Join my gang." But Photoshop, we use Photoshop in the school, and it's like, I'm not in photography much, but when I am, it's like I'm teaching them stuff they learn at university. If they're going to take that sort of stuff up, it's like they're learning like really basic stuff. You know, like year 10, year 11. It's like, I mean, I'm not belittling it at all. It's like they're just using the basics of Photoshop. So like, this is to zoom in. Click the Z button, zoom in and out. There you go. Use the magic wand tool to do a crop. There you go. So it's like really basic stuff, you know, and selections, and you know how to use the whatever marquee tool and stuff like that, or whatever pattern stamps, or you know, using the brush, but anything to do with blending options. It's like, no, we don't teach that. It's, that we do that at college, and it's like, oh right. So my ability with Photoshop is so whatever enhanced now because of my YouTube stuff. It's, you know, I mean, maybe I should just fucking go in there and just go, teach me, you know, how to teach them on this, or what the syllabus is, and I could probably just give, where's your P45, sir? I've got this job now. You know. Oh no, you should never be like that. I know, I'm bigging myself up, but it's true. You know, it's like, if you've done Photoshop for 10 years and self-taught with it, or any application, you're going to become like, and you know, if you use it every single day for maybe an hour every single day, which how many hours a week do I spend on Photoshop? I'd say 6 hours a week normally on Photoshop. That's a long time. Yeah, I'm good at it. I know what I'm doing. Same with Final Cut. I know what I'm doing with it. It's like, sometimes I'm doing stuff that the program isn't made for. If it's really like an in-depth edit, it's struggling because sometimes it's not built for. We're trying to trick the program into doing things, you know, with clever perspectives and, you know, all this distortion tool stuff. But yeah, it's like self-taught guy, really. I don't really like doing anything by the book. I hate it. You know. But yeah, good job Oscar's doing it by the book, because he's actually doing college. He's at college and he's actually doing it by the book. Or he's getting taught, they're training him on how to use, you know, things like Photoshop, you know, editing tools, digital art and stuff, which is good. You know, that's going to teach him every single, you know, thing that works, what each and every tool does, and whatever, you know, Photoshop or whatever, you know, that's good. It's better than just, you know, my approach to it, which was, oh, I just need a job, I just need to get a job, you know, out of the way with, just a job to do, basically, kind of thing. Like, oh, I know how to do this, and then if I want to do something else, I didn't know how to do it, you know. Or I'd do something in a different way, because, yeah, I actually found someone who was doing reflections. I actually watched a tutorial. I think the only Photoshop tutorial I've ever watched on how, I think it was how to do reflections in Photoshop or something like that, or something to do with that, how to do reflections and all that. And I hadn't got a clue how to do reflections. I didn't know. And the way I was doing it was fucking so complicated. Honestly, it was like, it was ridiculous. It was taking like 20 minutes just to do the way I did reflections. But this guy on YouTube, thank God, he said, oh, all you need to do is make a duplicate of the image, turn it upside down, add a bit of the warp tool, and basically have it correspond with, you know, whatever it's reflecting off, if it's a puddle or, you know. And I was like, oh yeah? He just used a blur, you know, blur brush. There you go. Change the opacity. And I was like, oh yeah? The way I was doing it was like ridiculous. Honestly, it was fucking stupid the way I was doing it. Because I was having it, oh, I can't remember. I can't even explain how I was doing it. You get the point though. It was ridiculous. And that's the problem with being self-taught sometimes. What I've found is, if you're self-taught with things, you end up doing things that are, you know, things that are taught, you know, in an easy way. Sometimes you find with self-taught people, they do it in such a complex way, it's like, yeah, that's the point where it's like, okay, that's like maybe a drawback of being self-taught, if they're starting to do things that are too complicated just to do a simple job, you know what I mean? Which sometimes happens. I have had a few of those moments actually where it's like, oh, why am I doing it that way? You know. Whoa, a bit of turbulence. It's like my brain's got like this list of executions on how to, I don't know how to do a certain thing in Photoshop. It's like my brain just goes through like a checklist subconsciously of, okay, click that, click that, click that, and if I want to do that, maybe we should go back and click that and that and that. Yeah, whereas most people would just go, or maybe write it down or just follow a tutorial gently and slowly. I don't do that. I just like rush through it and go, well, I know what I'm doing. I really want to learn DaVinci Resolve for editing. Oh, that's easy. DaVinci Resolve. I mean, that's one of the editing programs that I think a lot of people like, but I think... I don't know, I think it's got... I do think it has limitations. That's the thing, I think people... I don't want to say I've been told a lie, but I think it's very good for, you know, a free bit of software, but I think it does have its limitations. I don't think it can do HDR, you know, exporting or with 4K 60. I think you've got to pay something for that. I really do. But I think there's some limitations with it. But I've never used it and I never will. So, you know, if anyone wants to take up that, yeah, let me know. Take up DaVinci Resolve, let me know in 2 years if it's been a worthy... I was going to say a worthy purchase, but you don't even have to purchase it. It's for fucking free. A worthy... No, not investment. A worthy experience. Yeah, a worthy freebie. Is it worthy of a freebie? No, it's one of those I've always wanted to give a go, but I can't imagine myself editing on anything different. That's the thing. The only editing programs I know is Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and Final Cut. They're the only ones I know. And if you dragged me back into Premiere Pro on my bloody hands and knees with a bloody rope around my neck, I'd still bloody use it. You know what I mean? I'd still know how to use it, but I don't want to use it. That's the thing. I'm fully comfortable and feel fully supported when I'm in Final Cut. I don't want to go to anything else. You know, it's like having a car, isn't it? It's like falling in love with a nice car. It's like I don't want to drive anything else. I just want to drive this for the rest of my life. You know, or just something to cruise around in, something nice. You know, I don't want anything else. You know, even if it's a cooler experience, or they say it's for free, or it can do more, I just want this. You know, that's me. But yeah, if anyone ever sat me down with DaVinci Resolve, I would definitely give it a go. Oh yeah, definitely give it a go. Wouldn't it be so funny if I like totally changed? I was like, oh right, I'm using this for life. This is way better. I think Final Cut's weaknesses, though, I think effects sometimes can be a bit lame. Yeah, some of the preloaded effects can just be really, you know, basic, bit shit. Some of the transitions, again, a bit iMovie vibe kind of stuff. Yeah, just a bit. What else does it suffer with a little bit? I think one of the biggest, which is not what it's made for, but kind of project editing, yeah, can't do it. No good. Fine for me, because I don't work in a team of editors, you know what I mean? And if I was, it would be a nightmare, because I couldn't do it. But, yeah, I'd have to adapt to, well, going back to Premiere Pro, but that's one of the things it can't do. Well, it can, but it can't. You know, project editing, so multiple people, like a film or an animation series, multiple people working on an animation or an edit, you know, a film or a trailer. You can't do that. It's purely for soloists. It's solely for soloists, you know. I mean, fine for media creators, because some of the best, well, I say the best channels on YouTube. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Some of the most infamous channels on YouTube, you know, like iJustine or Marcus Brownlee or whatever, or who else? Can't remember. You know, a lot of tech people. You know, videos that get a lot of views. You know, they use Final Cut because it just gets the job done. You know what I mean? Limited confusion. You know, limited disorientation. It's not going to alienate people, and the fact that it's Apple, it works better as well, because it's like a family, isn't it? It just all works very well, and that's why they use it, because it's really reliable. You know, they don't need complications. You know, like Linus Tech Tips. The amount of times he's had to, well, I've heard anyway, re-edit videos or have to export them to Final Cut to fix the issues that were created by Premiere Pro. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of, you know, it's just about what you decide to pick up, you know. I mean, personally, you know, it's like, it's kind of whatever comes from backgrounds or whatever, you know, if you haven't got the money to afford, you know, good editing softwares, you know, you're gonna have to end up picking up something for free, like what's that one called, CapCut or whatever, or iMovie or whatever. But you know, if you invest and, you know, want the best for your channel, you know, you get better editors, don't you? Because you have to like self-teach themselves for, you know. Just checking, and the free one supports 4K and HDR. Oh, dude, oh, that's good. I thought it'd be limited on that. That is good. Right. Yeah, I've always wanted to give it a go. I'm up for anything. I think everyone knows that. No, I'd love to give it a go. I mean, that's another one as well, Affinity Photo. That's another one that I've always wanted to try. You know, it's like Photoshop's nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's going to be the next big thing after Photoshop or whatever. It wasn't. You know, it wasn't, because, again, it had limited tools and stuff, and limited customer feedback, because it had such a small, you know, because it couldn't fix bugs. But yeah, still, that's one I'd love to give a go after Photoshop, 100%, just to see what it's like and see because your stuff just ends up coming out different. You know what I mean? It's like cooking in like a different pan, or, you know, in someone else's kitchen. Exactly the same recipes, it's going to come out different either way, because there's just a slight bit of variation in everything. You know what I mean? So obviously that slight bit of difference and variation creates a slightly different product, and you know, item for people. So yeah, it's good. So we're just editing in a different program. You know, it's going to come out different. You know, better or worse, it will. Right. Yeah, I think we're probably an hour until the landing, Jamie. I'd say. Just need to. But no, maybe not. Yeah, maybe an hour. Probably need to start descending around here, like, over, because there's Barcelona, Montpellier's over here, and around here somewhere. You start descending. Kind of like South France at the moment. I wonder if I've got French tomorrow. We don't do Spanish. We do French at that school. Yeah, I was a bit upset about that, because I do like me Spanish. Yeah. I do. Yeah, French. What have I learnt in French? Formidable. Which I think it means fantastic or something. But is me. Diagian or something. I like something. You got all the colours. Because it's something. Yeah, so it's like sentence structuring in French. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, because I think in Spanish I like is mi amo. Say mi amo cabeza. Yeah, I like beer. I like beer. Yeah, it's not wrong. Or mi amo agua. I like water. That's more healthy, isn't it? I like water. That's Josh, that. I like water. I only like water. Water with all the chemicals in, please. Just water. Water, diet water. The diet Coke, I want diet water. Zero sugar. Pepsi Max water. Water Max. That's it, Water Max. Alright, that battery's dead. Oh dear. Yeah, it's been a good little stream. My face hasn't ruined it today. It's nice doing a morning flight, isn't it? In the sim. It's probably like 9 o'clock now in the game though, isn't it? Is it? What time is it? Where can we see time? Oh, where's time? There we are, 9:30. 1 hour 33. ET. Oh, 1 hour. Is that how long we've been in the air for? 1 hour 33. Test. Oh, no, I've reset it, you goon. Yeah, I've been in the air for 1 hour 33, haven't we? Let me just go back and see. 1 hour 33. No, that's when I started. That's when I started. So it's actually measuring it from gate. Okay. Alright, I get it. I understand. God, we're going fast. Are we? 479, we're going quite fast, yeah. Yeah, so you can't really speed these Airbuses too much. You kind of just got to rely on, you know, getting quite high. When you see it before, it was so high, it was like bobbing. Didn't want to get any higher, it was like hitting the ceiling. Is that what it does in real life, though, if you keep... I think you just... I don't know. I think some sort of pressurization problem happens, though. Yeah, structural instead of flying performance. If you go so high on the... Let's say you try and get up to 45,000 feet on the A321. I do think maybe the structure of the aircraft, you might end up getting, what, a flutter or... I don't know. Or just stop sustaining lift. I don't mean there's like a... Because I think a lot of people think if you just keep going up, you're just going to hit like a ceiling and the aircraft's just going to go bang! No, it doesn't work like that. I think you just end up like falling a bit and it just can't sustain any lift. Or you just end up flying really slowly. I don't know. Or something structural. Use the pressure. Yeah, I love a good flight. See, it's amazing for me. My grandmother's never flown. And it's like... stuff she's missing out on. Seeing all these clouds. You know, it's just like... I know when you're in a cabin, it's not very like... You know... awe-inspiring, but it is still like, oh my god, I'm above the clouds. Yeah. Top of the world almost kind of feeling. Yeah. Definitely something great about it. I love flying. Love takeoff. I love a good powerful takeoff. I've actually enjoyed powerful takeoffs recently because I've gotten quite a few of them. And it's like, yeah, I do like them. A330 bro, out of Manchester. God, he was in a hurry. Oh my god. He wanted to get out of the place. Yeah. He wanted to get to the Temple Bar as quick as possible. I need my Guinness. Quick. Alright, okay, where are we? Okay, so Girona is here. I think it's a relatively short runway as well, so I think we're going to have to plan ahead. That might involve dumping fuel. Yeah, I think I might just dump a little bit of fuel, guys. Just because. No, I'm just going to dump a few. How many gallons are? How many gallons are we going to drop? 1,000. No, not going to drop 1,000. In fact, 1,000 gallons. 31. Yeah, a lot lighter. There we are. Just dumped a bit. I think it is a bit of a short runway. Oh, plan ahead. What's this? Hello, scan the QR code. What QR code? Where's the QR code? Navigraph. There's no QR code. I've got to put the QR code in. Fuel quantity in kilograms. There's our airplane. So cargo, so it's overweights, the passengers. Passengers 5? They're in business, right? There's no one in there. Economy. But there's no one here. Oh, ghosts. The weight of ghosts. Right, fuel. 7,400 kilograms. That's just in fuel and cargo. Bulk. 680 kilograms. Oh, that's interesting. Rear. That's in the bulk. In the bulkhead. No, in the bulk. No, that's here, isn't it? The bulk. Services. Special services. This little thing that pops up. Special services and extras. Call a stewardess. Oh god. Oh dear. Banned for life on YouTube. Right. Can't sit in the window seat, can we? I want to look out the window, but there's a ghost here, so I can't move to it. Ooh. Yeah, this is as big as an A321. Yeah. This is what Wizz Air's is like. It's like fully open. You know. Whereas Jet2's kind of have like a thing here. Where the cabin crew sit. Because I think me and Martin were sat here. Sorry, me, Martin and Dad were sat here. Yeah, around here. 31. Was it 31? What was it, Martin? I can't remember. Here it is. There's the missing window. Yeah, so we were sat like here. Take this row out. Push these seats to here. Yeah, that's where we were. Yeah. Fucking hell. Ooh. A little bit of extra leg room here as well. Okay. Are these all extra leg rooms? Oh, I don't know. See, that's what Jet2 should have done. 2 toilets at the back there. And 2 here. And another 2 at the front, but we didn't do that, did they? I think it's to do with galley space and cabin crew. Yeah, 30 and 30. Ooh, yeah. Bloody hell, that heat haze. Bit extreme. Never looked like that. Looking good. Stupid Jet2 music playing. Sounds like a load of monkeys, doesn't it? They need to change their music though, because it's just so annoying for everyone, not just me. You know, change it to something a little bit more like, I don't know, funky. Funky. Change it to something a little bit more funky. Oh god. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I mean, the 2E one was always good. Yeah, but I think it's just infamous now. I think you'd actually get people who would complain more about it being changed, their song, than it, you know, disappearing from the face of the earth. It's like removing the bloody garlic dip from Domino's, isn't it? It's like, oh, why do you do that? Just check my boarding pass. Yeah, it was 30. Yeah, so it was a good flight. I loved it. Honestly, one of the best little holidays I've ever been on. It was so fun. It really was. Oh, it's just so weird though, because it's like it's so surreal, you know, doing an all-week thing at school and then just being in Tenerife like on the Friday. It's like I was really thrown. I really was. I was like not struggling, but I just had like this feeling where I was in a bubble a little bit when I was there, like I wasn't fully there in Tenerife. I don't know, like my body just hadn't. My body wasn't bodying. I don't know. It didn't adjust very well to being in a sunny climate and suddenly having, you know, the sun until whatever 8 or 7 o'clock at night. You know, it was like, oh man, whoa, jeez. Yeah, it can be like that though. If I haven't travelled for a while, my body can be a little bit like, oh, whoa, oh, just in my brain, it's like, wow. I hadn't adjusted very well, and that is so much to say as well. On I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Really cold on Tuesday. I got one of those migraine auras as well on my break, because obviously I'd had the weekend in the sun, My body had just caught up with that, and then bang, right back into the UK. It was relatively cold on the Monday, but it was freezing cold on the Tuesday. And I was like, as soon as I got out at break, I was like, oh my god. And then I just knew I was going to have one, and I ended up getting a bit of an aura migraine. It wasn't actually a migraine, it's more like a visual disturbance, but I had like 3 paracetamols, and I had like the tiniest pathetic little headache in the afternoon. It was like, whew, whew. But again, that just shows how much it had knocked me off the charts, you know. I think before we go to Tenerife next time, I think I need to prepare for the sun. I think I need to sit in like a sun lounge or something, or get one of those heat lamps in my room and just sit there with glasses on with a green screen. Or maybe just like airbrush on like a, I don't know, one's restaurant in the background, and I'm like, there we go. Yeah, just to mentally prepare myself for what I'm going to be up to. Since we came back, the weather has been so cold. I know, but my body just couldn't adjust. It just didn't do that. It was rubbish. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else gets that though. When they arrive in a holiday location and they don't actually feel like they're there, they still feel like they think, am I in Tenerife? Or am I in Barbados? Or wherever, somewhere nice. It's like, it kind of takes it out of me a bit. Okay, if it was the summer and we'd gone, I don't know, maybe been a bit different, but or would it? Because I felt the exact same in May when we went with Jamie. I felt the exact same. It was like, am I in Tenerife? I don't know, maybe something to do with going with other people. I don't know. I'm so busy consumed in them and their world. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in Tenerife. Maybe it's because we didn't have a window seat and I couldn't see us arriving. I don't know. But I definitely felt like, not unwell, but just completely like I wasn't there. Not spaced out or like vertigo or like when you're really tired and you think you're dreaming. Didn't feel like that at all. It was just like, I just didn't feel like I could have been anywhere, basically. I felt like I could have been anywhere. Didn't feel like I was 4,000 miles away. I don't know. Really weird thing, but yeah, is it a good thing? I don't know. Like a proper escape, like a shock to the system. I don't know. I mean, if it affected me in the midweek and I had one of those little migraines, because it apparently changed, so I didn't explain it very well, changes in when people get those aura migraines. But again, I don't really get a migraine with it though. So I'm using the wrong term. I get a little headache with it, not a migraine. Migraines are really serious, but, migraines sometimes, completely, completely knock people. Not disable them, but completely, what's the word? Immobilize them, completely put them out, But, I sometimes do get them when, changes of weather. Or, extreme changes of weather. So when I came back from Tenerife in April last year, started raining. It was like 2 days after the holiday. I was out somewhere and it started raining. And I got one. I was like, oh, it's rain. I haven't had rain for ages. And I ended up getting one. So it was like, oh, must be related. And that's how I was able to, point fingers at that. Oh yeah. So, funny, on Tuesday I was like, oh my god, it's so cold. Oh dear. So on my break I was like having to be like really, really careful. I was walking to my nan's and I was like, yeah, I can't really see the oncoming traffic because it's just like a bit of a blur on the left side of my my vision. And I can't really see. That's the thing. When I do get them, they're not as bad as they used to be, because I'm like, I used to thought I was having a stroke, but they're actually quite common, especially for people who have stress and as I explained, with changes in environment or whatever. Yeah, I do get them, but they're not as bad as they used to be. No, I just have 3 paracetamols, knock them down. Okay, it's inconvenient and a little bit nasty for like 20 minutes because you can't really see what you're looking at. And if you're trying to look at people, it's like virtually impossible because you can't even make eye contact with them. So quite happy it happened on my break. Not in the middle of, I don't know, one-to-one or something like that. I don't really do much one-to-one. No. Well, sometimes I do, homework club, but I'm not like assigned to do one-to-one for an hour. I was when I was working in the girls' school though. I had to do one-to-one then. With reading. That's only because, whatever. I don't even know why they needed that, to be honest. They had a different system, or yeah, a shit system. Anyway. But yeah, it's just a little bit more like, just more casual, this school. It's more, you know, I wouldn't say laid back, but it's just more organised. But I don't know, it's like if you need help, they'll actually help you and support you. You know what I mean? It's not like they're going to go, oh, he's no good, or whatever. It's, you know, a lot more like, you know, there's always help, because it's a much bigger school, so there's always, you know, someone needs one-to-one. It's always like, oh no, if you want me to do it, I'll do it, or, you know, or sometimes they just get them working in groups, because it's better for them to work in groups. It makes more sense if people work in groups, you get more done. So it's like, yeah, that's true, one-to-one. But some of them do need one-to-one, so, you know, I'm happy to do one-to-one. Yeah. It only works when you know the student now. That's the thing, it only really works when you properly know them. It doesn't really work if it's like, you know, you don't know them at all. It's just like, what's your name again? I do that all the time. What's your name again? I've forgotten your name. It's alright, I forget my name. How do you spell it? There's different ways of spelling things. Yeah, different ways of spelling things. Or a different way of... like Stephen's spelt in 3 different ways, isn't it? You can spell Stephen with a PH. Obviously STE, and then I think some Stephens have the, oh, I don't know, A-N, end in A-N, some end in E-N. I don't know, there's some yeah, I just know that, because I had a mate who was Stephen. I always used to spell it wrong. I was writing him a card or something, always spelt it wrong. Always spelt it the wrong way. Was it with a, his was with a PH, I just, yeah, with a V. Dear my good friend at school, Stefan. You were a great friend, mate. Stefan! Fucking Stefan! Spelled with an F, you cunt. Oh dear. Right, I think we should probably start descending, Stefan. Or Stephen. That's funny. Yeah, Tenerife was great. I want to do it again. Yeah, I always say that though, don't I? Yeah. It was damn good fun. And the food though, oh my god. That's probably the best trip I've been on, where every single meal we've had has been absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, the food was, like, I would say the highlight of that trip we did with Dad and Martin. You know, just the food was absolutely bang on. The beer, I wish I had more Dorada. Okay, me drinking Heineken is not very supportive of the local economy in Tenerife, because Dorada is Spanish and they brew it in the island, which I didn't know until Martin told me. So I'll definitely be up to drinking more Dorada in the future, any time I go to Tenerife. This is, in 2 weeks you'll see me back there, and I'll have a fucking Magnus in front of me. I bet it. Oh, I just didn't want a Dorada. I just needed a bit of a sugary rush. Fucking hell. Stick up your bum, you dickhead. That's what everyone says. Yeah, no, Dorada's nice. Yeah. Yeah, but the food was bang on though, you know. Every single meal we had was absolutely brilliant. I think the only meal we had that was just a bit like, yeah, a bit take it or leave it was the Toasty in the morning. We had to go just a bit, you know, take it or leave it. It was good, nice place, but it was just a bit slow service. And cheese and ham Toasty, I'd say I've had better. But the coffee was brilliant. But we didn't really go in to eat though. We more went in to have a quick drink, you know, a coffee. We just wanted like a Spanish latte or something, you know, and it was just a bit like, yeah, we'll whatever, get some chips and, you know, a Toasty. But yeah, Toasty was good. I'm not saying it was horrible. It was just take it or leave it, you know. Yeah, beer's good. Well, you can't get €1 beers anymore in Tenerife. It's gone to €2 now, which is, you know, fine. You know, if it's all support what they do, I'm up for that. So a lot of them worked very, very hard on that island. Yeah, needed more cheese and more ham, but it was good. Yeah, every single meal was bang on. Yeah, brilliant. And we didn't eat normal food either. We ate food that we liked. Yeah. Right. Yeah, with the breakfast. Oh, I don't know what the best meal was. My dad actually said that Chinese we had at the Taipan was probably the best Chinese he's ever had in his life. That's only because that girl was working there, though. Probably. That was so funny. What was her name? I don't want to say her name, but yeah, my dad accidentally touched her hand, and he went, "Oh, sorry," and she went, "Oh no, I know you just wanted to touch my hand." Yeah, normal food, Martin. Remember, normal food. Just remember, Kit Kats is normal food. Yeah, no, normal food is like, I don't know. I don't even know what normal food is, because normal food to, you know, someone in India would be something you would have in an Indian. You know what I mean? So, what is normal food, especially in a place like Tenerife where it's so cosmopolitan? It's like anything's normal food. You know what I mean? And you eat whatever you want to eat, because there's always time. And if you want to pass on something, like, oh, I don't know, let's say, if you just want to eat basically, and you just want to try all the different stuff and try whatever, a grill here, and then maybe the next night you want to try a Chinese. You know, there's always time. If you don't get a chance to maybe try a Mongolian restaurant or an Indian restaurant, there's always time to do that next time you go. And what I'm saying is, you don't have to try every single, you know, restaurant in town, unless you're Ian. But, you know, there's so much choice, that's what I'm saying. So it's always good to try as much, you know, food you can, because it's great. It's great to do that. I love my food. I sound like Boris Johnson. I love my food. AI. Blue food. Yeah, Mexican, here we come. Chinese and Indian were banging. Yeah. Well, not literally. Hope not. End up with anything then, couldn't you? Can't remember what I had. What was it? Chicken? Not chicken pate. What the fuck is chicken pate? What did I have? What was it? Chicken with, oh, it was sour, sweet and, no, not sweet and sour, sweet and some, I can't remember what I had. It's definitely not Chinese or that chicken pate. What was it that I had? I can't remember. It was like chicken, like strips with, like, obviously the fry up stuff in it as well. Yeah, like been done in a wok or whatever. Had noodles in it. I can't remember. Egg fried rice. Oh, what was it? Crispy chili beef. No, I didn't have beef. It was chicken. It was like a sour, sweet and sour chicken thing with the little like seedy stuff on top. The seedy stuff in like a marinated thing. Oh, it was lovely. I can't remember what it was though. It was so good. They called it crispy chicken though, but it wasn't crispy. Oh, it was good though. I can't remember what it was, but bloody hell. And the thingy, tandoori hut. Oh my god. Yeah, I love India and tandoori hut. They're the best. I wouldn't say one's better than the other. They're both really good. Just as good as each other. Yeah. I think next time we go, maybe a bit of Love India. You know, try Love India. I tried both now. I mean, tandoori hut was amazing. And the kitchens are all open in there as well, so you can see exactly what you know. It's like no shame, you know. You know what they're doing. You see what they're doing. But it was good. It was like fantastic. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. See what signs. I mean, it went just as good as I thought. That's the thing. I was really excited before it, and it went just as good as, you know, we expected it to. I just thought, like, maybe, oh, I don't know, on the second day we'll be like a bit limited, like, oh, what are we going to do now, you know, or no one's going to have any ideas. But no, we just went with the flow. That was it. There's no point having a stupid checklist on all the stuff to do. There's no point. It's not fun then. People can't relax. You don't know how tired other people are going to get. I mean, it's great to have a plan in mind, but you never know how, you know, someone else's energy levels are going to be, you know. So just go with the flow. That's it. Just go with the flow. It's the best way to do little trips. Because that way you might end up finding, you know, would never have found that what was it called? Palmera, or that beach bar where we watched where I watched the sunset. Everyone else just watched the sky going darker. I was on a walk basically, and nice little place to watch the sunset. And I watched it, and I was like, well, I think as just before it was setting, because I didn't know how quick it was going to set, I just sent a message to Martin, and Dad said, "No, I'm here," you know, the location, drop the pin, and it was like, "Oh yeah, this is where I am," and it's like really cool. You can see the sunset and all that. And then 20 minutes later, the sun had fucking set, and they arrived. I missed it. If we can do it again in January or something like that, yeah, that would be good. Because I definitely want to do it again. Oh god, 100%. Yeah, maybe Lanzarote. I don't know. I think most people prefer Tenerife. It's not up to me anyway. I just follow along. Really, nothing's up to me. It's up to all of us what, you know, what everyone wants to do, and you know what people want to eat. If someone wants to eat this, yeah, I'm up for that. If someone wants to try Mongolian, I'm up for that. If someone wants to try Chinese, someone wants to try Vegas grill. That's what I want to try next time. You know, if other people want to do it, I'm up for that. You know, 100%. Right, we're on our long finals. So 12,000. So that's 1,000. All right. I'm just gonna get down a little bit quicker. No. Yeah, definitely have to try Vegas Grill or an Italian. We didn't really try a pizza place, did we? We were going to, but then the queue was so big to get in. Oh, I can't remember. No, the queue was... We just ended up seeing a Thai pan place. That was it, a Thai pan. So it was a Chinese Thai restaurant we went to on the last night. Or on the second day, anyway. And, yeah, it was like... We were going to pick an Italian to get a pizza. You know, fancy pizzas. And we just saw, like, this place. It was like, whoa, this is really busy, this place. Not getting this autopilot right, am I? And it was just like, whoa, gotta try this place. So we waited about half an hour just for a table to be reserved. Right, seatbelt signs on, flaps. Parking brake on. Speed brakes. What a rumble. God, that is loud. Jesus. Right, okay, I think we're coming in a bit high. I can already see the runway. Might have to go around the circle here. Yeah, I think we are. I don't think we're going to reach that. No, I'm going to go around a little circle, guys. Just to kill off a bit of speed. There we are. There we are. Decreasing speed. Return lights, so that's on. Yup. Okay. I like this bay here. 10 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock and time for lunch. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. There we go. we go, get it down nicely. Bit extreme banking angles there, isn't it? Right, okay, so it's behind us. It's behind you. You can still see all the seats in there. Look at that through the cockpit window. You can see all the cabin seats. Like, they haven't animated in the bulkhead or whatever, but separating bit between the cockpit and the cabin. Dickheads. I could have done that when I was 5. On DaVinci Resolve. If I was 5, I probably would have called it DaVinci Dissolve. Dissolve. DaVinci Dissolve. Lionel Richie dissolved. That's it, that's why I had it on. Lionel Richie dissolved. It's free. Right. I can see the runway. Okay, all good. All good in the hood. That needs to be unarmed. I know it needs to be on 0 actually. Flaps are good. Auto brake 5. Auto brake 5. Auto brake on medium. Oh. Okay. Alright, runway. I think. Right. Just need to get lined up. Where is the runway? That's a very good question. I don't know. I can see the flashing light. So you give it another 10 years, I won't be able to see that. My eyesight will dissolve. Like Lionel Richie dissolved. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can see the ILS beacons flashing. So, if white means just right, doesn't it? When it's red or flashing twice with red, it means you're too high or too low. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, I can see something flashing in the distance. Zoom in. Oh no, I can't, because it puts up the flaps and turns on autopilot and shit. Oh, don't do that again. Okay. Kill our speed off a little bit. Found a pizza place in Los Cristiano that has a 4.8 ratings with. Oh wow, where's that? Oh, in Los Cristianos, as you just said. Yeah, but where in Los Cristianos? Yeah, we've got to go there next time. Yeah, because that's what we were doing on night 2, weren't we? We were trying to find a pizza place ultimately. There was one place that would had like 3 point something, 3.8. It wasn't great. And then there was the other place which was where we had a drink. I think we were waiting for it. It was so busy in there. It was busier than the Taipan. It doesn't mean it was better than the Taipan. It was just a different type of food. My nan seems to think she knew the guy who was playing the guitar in there and standing on the tables. Yeah, she seems to think, oh, I know him. That's my nan does. She thinks she does, but I don't know. I wouldn't be at all surprised if she actually fucking does. Anyway, Grade Pizzeria Napoletana. What was that? Napoletana. Is that it? Yeah, sounds nice. Anyway, it's got a nice name. Right, okay. Welcome to Spain. Cavezaland. Right, okay. Speed's looking quite good. Everything's looking quite good, actually. Is the APU still on? I can hear something. No, it's not. The APU can't be on. I turned it off, didn't I? Because I'd see the heat hater on. I think it's just the sound of a jet. Yeah, so we're waiting for to obviously wait. We saw the Taipan basically. We're gonna go to an Italian pizzeria anyway, and the end of the story was really the Taipan basically just completely took our attention, and yeah, I ended up waiting inside everywhere just to get in there. You know, drink here, have a zero there, and then we had a bit of crazy golf. Yeah. It was good. It was a good night. Maybe we should do the 18 holes next time. It's not that much more deer though. It's like I would like to give it a good old shot next time. Did we do 18 holes last time with Jamie? I can't remember. I don't think we did. All right, gear down. Hold your toes down. There we go. Unarmed, needs to be on that. Need to do the other side next time. Can you just do 18 holes and then whatever? Because the 19th hole is the bar. We went to the bar first though. Yeah, it's so laid back there. You can just have a beer whilst playing a bit of crazy golf. You know, you can find that in the UK. Oh, no beer in the casino, or no beer in the play place, whatever other. Crazy golf place, not allowed any of that, you know. Bucket. Yeah, bucket. I know he's referring to there. We need 18 this time, but on the left side. His inner call came out.
2000.
Like how Josh just times it perfectly for the landing. Oops. Yeah, it was good though. It just went too quick. I think it just went too quick. It went so quick, it wasn't enough time for me to adjust myself and to go, oh, I'm in Tenerife. It was like, you know, it's like, I don't know. I just felt like I think next time maybe 4 nights. Not 2 nights, I think 2 nights. 4 nights, apologies. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's try not to slide off the runway here. Try not to do a Britannia. I didn't even know how that happened, to be honest. How did it happen? Low visibility or something? Something like that. Alright, okay, here we go.
1000.
Yeah, 1000, all good. Flaps are all good. We really do need to decrease our speed as much as, because this is a small runway. And we really need to, like, just, like, stop instantly. You know, no mucking about. Right, we dumped a bit of fuel too, so we should be a little bit lighter. Yeah, it did go too quick. I was expecting it to like not I don't mean drag, but I was expecting it to be a little bit like, you know, at a steady pace, but it just went too quick. It went so quick. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're coming home today. I didn't want to go home. I really didn't want to come home. That's the thing though about weekends, you know. Booking it around Christmas would be mayhem. We're not too low. We're fine. We're not going to stall it. Right, okay. Yeah, this is a very small runway, isn't it?
100.
Oh, I don't like it. We are fine.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
That's fine, that's perfect. Ooh. And speed brakes haven't come up. No reverses either. I just immediately went to the brake, honestly. Why haven't our speed brakes come up? We normally do come up. That's enough reversing there, son. Will we make it off on this turning? What do you think? Yay, mamma mia, we made it! Oh. That's quite impressive, actually. You put the speed brakes on 0, not armed. Oh, I don't know. It's like multiple things. People tell me different things. People say 1 minute, oh, you've got to have them on 0. And then some people say you've got to have them on armed. Okay. Easy mistake. Oh, if it's an easy mistake, then I'm fine. Anyway, we slowed down. We had loads of runway left, so I'm out. I just knew it was a really short runway. I just wanted to, because I know this A321 can sometimes not stop. It just sometimes wants to keep going. Right, I'm happy with that. There's no right landing as well. Whoever says that is clueless. Well, I've had... take your guess, Josh. Right, okay. Right, there we go. It's pretty good. Ooh. It feels like a big relief, isn't it, after the landing? Ah, clap for myself. Yeah, it's a difficult little airport, isn't it? Because it's right. See, it's in a very like kind of mountainous area, and I think the visibility for it isn't great. Yeah, there's no right landing. A bit bumpy. I'm just a bit buggered off that the speed brakes didn't come off in the reverse. I just went straight to the brake. I didn't even think about the reversers. I just went straight to brake. Honestly, I was like, no, I'm braking. I want to stop this plane as quick as. Right, engines off. Oh, there we go. Parking brake on. See how it doesn't bring up that stupid stats thing anymore? Oh god, that used to drive me around the twist. You can turn it off by turning on the I think it's something normal mode on the interface thing. Right, we're here in Geneva. Gibraltar. I wonder how many times I've said Geneva in this one. There we go. Oh dear. So the next flight sim stream, I think it'll be the Virgin 7-8 from Heathrow to Manchester. If everyone's cool with that one. Bit of a short one, but I think Ted wanted it, so yeah, just a little fun hop on a big plane, you know. I don't know if I'll have time to get the yoke out. I don't know what the fuck's up with the cars here? What are they? They're like Roblox cars. What the fuck are they? Why are we all like the same model as well? I don't know. I don't even know what model of car that is. Looks like a Mini. Disappointing. Right, let's get these passengers off. All, whatever, 300 of them who aren't seeming to show themselves. Right, baggage. We'll get a ramp connection first. Why is there a house here, Drew? Why is there a fucking house? See, I go on about the cars. Fucking big house there I just missed. And why is there a poppy as well? Look, there's a poppy. Is that a poppy? Yeah, there's a poppy there. Yeah, why is there some guy's house? Look, there's a weird poppy. Because you couldn't make it up. Is that a poppy? No, it's a fire hose, isn't it? A poppy. I thought it was a poppy. I was gonna say, Jesus, we're in Spain. It's a fire hose. Oh god, what next? A yellow plane. I think that's enough. I've never been in Gibraltar. There's Mike. Not Gibraltar, lol. Yeah, no. Does the owner know that they've built an airport around him? Yeah, no, nothing about planning permission or anything. Just wakes up one morning, there's a fucking A321Neo by Jet2. Oh dear. It's like that house in the middle of, where is it? On the Pennines, and they've just built a bloody motorway around his house. They never told me about this. That's like a Carl thing, that, isn't it? Doesn't read the news, has no information about what's happening around him. We just build a fucking, I don't know, bloody space station around his house. Like, what's it called? What's that place called in Florida? What's it called? The launch place. Yeah, the M62, that's it. Oh, where have you launched the rockets from? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Just built a huge launch pad outside his house. What the fuck? Oh, what's it called? Cape Canaveral, that's it, Cape Canaveral. Oh, why did that take so long? Right, baggage service. Yeah, there we are, finally. Oh, I think the stream's actually been better than without the face cam. We don't always need face cam in it, for God's sake. Yeah. I know it helps some people because it's like they like to see somebody or stick a name to a face. But yeah, you know. Or stick a face to a name or stick a whatever. Lionel Richie dissolved. Right, okay. That's enough of that. Hey, where's the aircraft stairs gone? Excuse me. That was a bit quick, wasn't it? Right, okay. Right, we can turn off the plane now. I think we're all sorted. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, we're all good. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, we need to turn off the IRS stuff. And boom. Plane's off. Well, I'm going to have a little look around this airport. It's an interesting little place. Yeah, I'm sorry for a late stream as well. Let's have my tea. Oh, here you are. Hang on, shouldn't you be loading the bags off, not loading them on? You dick. Odd. Suppose it's not surprising if an airport's just been built overnight, because that guy's house is still there, isn't it? We still haven't had time to knock the fella's house down. Somebody who can't read the road? No. Bloody hell. Let me read a fucking menu. Never mind the road. Little plane there. Again, just parked in a random bit. The follow me. Is that a follow me car? I don't know. Just baggage just left here. No plane. What's going on? God, this place is worse than Manchester. That's saying something. Can you check Junction 6? They've built an airport on the outside lane and it's going to cause chaos for me getting home. I'm joking. We're only joking. Oh, there's a hangar. Nothing in the hangar, though. Oh my god, this place is madness. So when you exit the airport, you've got bloody an Amazon warehouse right outside your place. Oh my god. I mean, is this airport still even used, Girona? I mean, I don't really hear much of it. There's the car park. Yep. Just stick your car anywhere. This is like Duxford. You know what I mean? Just stick your car anywhere. Who gives a shit? We've got your money now. Just random people's houses. It's like The Sims. Look at this. Just random people's houses just scattered. Oh my god. Oh dear. Just a random A321. Just a little place there. This must be like arrivals with the roof and all that. Yeah, it looks a bit like Faro Airport. Just the layout of it a little bit. Yeah, a little bit smaller though. Yeah, nice little place. Yeah, we're the biggest plane in here. Of course. Right, what are you going to do with this now, mate? You've got all the bags. So you got all the bags off. So you need to obviously get to the terminal and stick them on the carousel so people can find them. Right, well guys, I'm going to end the stream now. You've enjoyed. It's been fun. Next flight sim. I might do one tomorrow if I'm not absolutely exhausted. I mean, I'm not that tired when I come out of the place, to be honest. It's just, it's like a bombardment. They say a teacher gets asked 200 questions a day. And it is true. So I think when I come home, I just like to relax. You know, I don't want to be answering questions online. But yeah, I'm not tired when I get in. It's just I have other things to do, and sometimes I go for a nap, and I can't schedule a stream in. You know, if I can't do it, I just won't do it. I won't commit to something I can't commit to. You know, I don't do that anymore. I'll go live if I can go live. You know, I'm not gonna set up a stream I know I can't do. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. And hope you enjoyed. It's been a nice little pleasant stream, actually. It's been very quiet, calm, and just relaxed. Had a little chatted about the trips, chatted about holidays, and things that people like to talk about, conversations, and yeah. That's a good thing about these streams though, anyone can watch them back, you know. It's like people could watch this back in 4 years, 5 years, and it's like, you know, people can still feel kind of connected to that sort of stuff because it's relevant stuff, you know. Well, apart from talking about editing. Anyway, yeah, thanks Josh, cheers man, thanks for the good stream as always. Yeah, see you Martin. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Probably gonna go to bed, have a shower and go to bed. Yeah, ready for my day tomorrow. Yeah, I might use that BMW bag for school actually. That'll work. Just to stick one piece of paper. I was saying before, when I was in sixth form, I used to bring a bag with me, and some of my mates would go, "Oh, look at Sam with his bag he's had since whatever 2011, his Nike bag." And I used to go to school with this, like it was like a PE bag, but I just ended up using it just because it was a bag I had, and it looked decently good. And the only thing in it, my mates would look in it sometimes, to, you know, like your friends do. And there was always just one piece of paper in it. I used to go to school, just have one piece of paper in my bag, and it was like a bit of a joke. It was like, yeah, Sam with his bag with his one piece of paper, you know. Oh, dearie me, not even 1 gram. Just carrying a bag around. That's what I need. I just need to carry that one piece of paper as a little like reference to my past school, whatever. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go, and yeah, I don't know. We might do the flight back on the 7.6. I think I did it a few years ago, but I think I was just moaning. I think I deleted it off YouTube, but yeah, I went on a 767-200 with Britannia, so maybe we might do that on the return. I don't know, the next few, whatever, in a week or so. But I want to do the Virgin flight from Heathrow to Manchester as well in the next few days, which will be a short stream. That'll be like a 1 hour stream. It's, you know, that'll be something that'll be like, it'll have to be done, you know, soon, because Ted wanted it, and, you know, it's needs to be done, doesn't it? When it's Ted, it needs to be now. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.